Hey, completely unedited video. I'm doing this from my phone because I am rendering a big video for a different channel of mine. So yeah, I am choosing to simply do this here on my phone. So I was considering doing this kind of video on my main channel, but I decided against it simply because, I think what I'm going to be talking about in this video should just go unsaid. But first and foremost is that I need to do better. Within the past year, pretty much always, since I've been on the internet, anytime I've made an opinion with something, I usually get a decent amount of backlash. And today is no different because today, when I was at work on break, I decided to go on the Splatoon subreddit and I made a post pretty much talking about, how the rollers in that game, uh, which game? Splatoon 1 are better than the ones in Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. I didn't really go into detail about what I meant in my original post because my break was almost over. And so a lot of people just kind of misunderstood my argument, or not even argument at first, my opinion. And then I just kind of kept seeing my responses on Reddit being downvoted, and everyone else who was responding to me pretty much would get like at least 10 likes back in response. First off, Reddit, just I don't really care about it that much. It's just the place I try and post on sometimes. If I have an idea, most of the time it doesn't work out in the long run because, they are so stern over there. So yeah, today was no different. I'm not really gonna get into the specifics, but within the thread, I kind of would respond to a couple people who responded to my post, and I kind of did so in a way that wasn't the best way to do so because I kind of made myself look like an asshole and made myself look like a dumbass in the process. Now, I still stand by what I said in my original post, but the arguments that were coming at me was that I did a horrible job at explaining my original point. Other points are, I just don't really come up with good responses as well. I don't really, put critical thought into responses sometimes, and that is the case. Today, acting like this is a sporting event, but I thought I did have some decent responses. It's just people don't really understand me when I have opinions on things, and that is also a part of it. It happened in the Pokemon video. It happened a couple of times on the subreddit where I post an idea or an opinion, and nobody would vote my take at all. Or in the Pokemon video, I got like half the comments saying like, "Oh, you're dumb. This is rage bait," like, and all that other stuff. And the kind of person I am, if lots of people start disagreeing with me, in my mind, it's like, all right, well, I'm a dumbass. I'm a failure, So I kind of get defensive for no reason right off the bat, and they kind of led to me just like kind of defending my argument and kind of not go ways. I was just kind of being pessimistic and semi-aggressive back for kind of no good reason. So that is not what I really want to do. So for today and forward, it might be a slow process, I will be honest, but from this day forward, on my main channel, on my second channel, this one, and on my talking channel, and eventually when I have my own place, my gaming channel. So whenever I start doing commentary on that channel, that one less so. Whenever I do a video that deserves to have a lot of thought put into it for discussion, for an opinion, I will make sure I do as much planning beforehand, because like today in the Pokemon video, well, first, the Pokemon video, I had terrible examples in that video because I was trying to point out how a couple screenshots kind of looked bad. So I just said, look at this, look at this, look at that one. My point still stands from that video, but the way I just presented them were not the best. I should have explained why I didn't like them. And with the Splatoon post I did today, I should have explained more so why I thought, the rollers in Splatoon 1 were better than the ones in Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. So, stuff like that, pretty much. This isn't me saying that I'm going to go overboard with the editing, because that is also a concern I have mentally, where, editing will be my saving grace for just videos in general. I had an epiphany a few days ago where I was like, I don't really need to make highly edited videos at all in general. I think I should just simply edit down the footage. I put photos and other things when needed, put music in the background, just pretty it up, and that's all I gotta do. I don't need to hold myself to do all this crazy editing, all these crazy little edits. Sometimes once in a while will be fine. I don't mind doing that. But that's kind of part of the reason why I don't really have uploads to my main channel as much as I want to, is because of the editing. The other reason is, like I kind of hinted at in this video, I live with my parents still. No shame though. They are very happy to have me, and I'm very happy to live here when I still can, when I am still earning money for my future. So yeah, when I move out, hopefully, knock on wood, might be within 5 years, that is the plan. God, hope so at this point. I will be more active on my main channel and pretty much all my other channels in varying degrees, and videos will be a lot better in the long run, because I won't be having to be like shying away from recording, because sometimes I do truthfully get embarrassed with recording videos. So yeah, but the point of this video is I will, whenever I do videos specifically on, not even this channel's just like kind of airing out my thoughts for all my channels, some videos, but my main channel more so specifically, I will try and do a lot better. And I need to, because that's obviously the main channel. So yeah, I plan on writing scripts for videos, and honestly at this point I might just focus on doing reviews more than usual. So honestly, since today I am rendering a huge video for one of my channels, I think I might just work on a script today for a game. I don't know which game yet, and I'll figure it out. Probably have to be Echoes of Wisdom, because I've been hinting at doing that for a while. But anyways, regardless, that is it. And yeah, I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.